Hi and welcome to 2 Minutes of Tech. Today we'll continue our exploration of Colgate's new content management system. Our task today is to learn how to create a new web page. There are many ways to approach this, but in this video we'll follow the basic guidelines as outlined by the web team. Let's jump right into it. Navigate to cms.colgate.edu. Click on the Colgate.edu icon, select LDAP users as your authentication provider, and log in with your regular Colgate network credentials. Click on Pages and notice how the website is organized hierarchically, with each page nested beneath a higher level or parent page. The pages that you create will be child pages, located underneath their parent page. Within the sitemap, use the disclosure arrows to drill down and locate the parent page of your choice, which is going to be the home of your new child page. Next to the parent page name, click on Actions and choose Create a Child Page. Give your page a name, as it should appear in the navigation menu. Navigation menu refers to the prominent set of navigation links located throughout the website. It's considered best practice to name your web page using only alphanumeric characters, without using any symbols. The page URL is automatically generated based on the page name. For most pages, you'll want them to appear in the navigation on the right, so leave the Show in Navigation checkbox checked and the remaining two unchecked. If you do not want the page to appear on the right, you can uncheck the Show in Navigation checkbox. If you do this, the page will only be accessible from a link or from search results. The Title for Search Engine field allows you to give your page a more descriptive title, but don't make it too long. Google will in fact ignore anything past 70 characters. You do not have to adjust the template. The correct template is automatically chosen for you. Click on a Description Keywords drop-down and enter a brief description of your site. This is important to do for every page you create, as it will help you achieve a better result from search engines. Be descriptive, but also concise. Google ignores descriptions past 160 characters. Also add page keywords separated by commas. This will bolster our internal site search. Leave the advanced options alone and click the Create and go to Add Content button. There are three primary content areas in our template, located on the left of the navigation bar and denoted with gray dotted lines. These are the three areas where you can place content blocks for adding content. Click and drag a content block widget from the right into the content area on the left. When you see a box labeled Drop Here appear where you would like your content to go, release your mouse. It is a good practice to divide your page content into concise sections with distinctive headers for each. It is usually a good practice to create a new content block for each section of the page. Here's a real-world example of how multiple content blocks can be used to organize your data. You can see how different content blocks appear on a published page versus how they appear in a CMS editor. To add content to a content block, click Edit in the upper right corner of the content block. The Edit window, very similar to the one seen in the old CMS, will launch and will allow for entry and formatting of content. Go ahead, enter some basic text for now, and click Save to save this content block and return to the main Edit page. It is important to note that at this point your work is saved as a working draft, but it is not fully saved or changed on the website yet. In just a minute, we will cover how to fully save your changes and how to send a page for publication. One can easily move and reorder content blocks around the page and even into other content block areas by clicking and dragging on the blue title bar of the block. If you've divided your content into logical sections and corresponding content blocks, this makes it very easy to revise your page layout and the hierarchy of the content on your page. When editing faculty profile pages, keep in mind that some content might be coming directly from Banner, and it might not be editable through the CMS. In that case, contact the Human Resources Office at humres@colgate.edu to update that information in Banner. Feel free to insert as many content blocks as you want. You can even include multiple content blocks within a single layout area. Under More, you'll find options to delete or duplicate an individual content block. Click on Edit to edit the content block again. This toolbar allows for basic formatting. Hover with your mouse cursor over the icons to get a hint as to the functionality of each icon. Now let's create a simple hyperlink. meaning a link to another web page. Select a piece of text that you would like to convert into a hyperlink and click on the Hyperlink Manager icon. It looks like a little globe with a chain link. If you're linking to a page that's already part of the main Colgate.edu website, select Page from this site under Link to, and locate desired destination page from the list. It is very important to use this option when linking to a page contained within the Colgate.edu website. This ensures that the link will remain functional even if the target page changes its name or location. If you're linking to a page outside of the main Colgate website, then under Link to, select Web Address and enter the address of your hyperlink. Now click Insert a Link. To insert a document on your page, do not select any text and click on the Document Manager icon. It looks like a piece of paper with a red paperclip. Leave From Your Computer selected and click Select to locate your file. Select the desired file from your computer, leave the remaining fields as they are, and click on Insert the Document or Other File. Now that you have inserted the link, you can change the text that people can click to download the document. Let's insert an image as well. Before doing anything in Sitefinity, it's important to realize that any photos you upload must be cropped and resized for the web. This helps reduce our page load time and it helps with the consistency of the site design. The most important dimensions to remember are that 2-column photos should be 440 pixels wide by 230 pixels tall. Single-column photos should be 270 pixels wide with no height restrictions. An easy and free tool to help you work with photos is webresizer.com. If you need any photo support, you can also request help at www.colgate.edu/webhelp. Once you have a properly sized photo prepared, you can put it on your web page by clicking on the Image Manager icon, which looks like a small mountain and sun. Leave the From Your Computer option selected and click Select. Locate the image file on your computer, click Open, and then Upload. For every picture you upload, it is important to add alternative text in the field provided. This should be a very short description of what the image is. This helps make our websites accessible to people with visual impairments who rely on screen readers to read websites to them. Feel free to modify the positioning and click Save. Finally, click Save to save this content block. Keep in mind that this is only saving the page as a working draft. If you need to take a break from editing the page, be sure to click Save as a Draft to fully save your changes. Before we send our page to be published, we should look at it and test any links in the preview mode. Once we are sure that the page is complete and we want our content and changes published, our last step is to send the page for approval. Keep in mind that if you send a page for approval, it will be locked, and you will not be able to make any further edits until the page has been approved. Consequently, it's very important to send a page for approval only when you're confident that you have no additional changes to make that day.